Poor people don't deserve to have children. Sounds very harsh, but let's go see those comments first.
I watched a video where a food delivery worker placed their child in the delivery box to sleep while delivering orders. I also saw a video of a female factory worker who, while working on the assembly line, let her child watch a phone under the machine. I don't think they're great. I think they are murderers.
There is a saying that children are the scratch of lottery tickets for the poor.
It's not just in China, in Korea, Japan, and across in Europe and America. We see those opinions more and more nowadays that young people don't want to have children because they think they cannot afford it. They don't have money. The comments really gets my nerve. Part of me really agree with it. Essentials, if you cannot afford it, it will be very difficult to raise a happy children, and you want your children to be happy. Someone don't choose to have kids because their financial situation, I completely understand.
I think that compared to not having money to raise children, being unable to support their spiritual world is even more terrifying. I really envy a couple on TikTok who, despite not having much money, have 3 or 4 children. The husband is very hardworking and the parents are emotionally stable. They take their children to the construction site and at the same time show great care and give ample praise to each child, including the girls. In reality, being poor is not a big deal, but if there's no love, having nothing at all makes me feel sad.
Raising a child may not cost loads of money. They don't have the safe net of medical treatment, have a free medical treatment for children. So if you don't have enough money and your children is ill, it can really break your heart.
In a poor family, children really suffer in many ways. As a child, I felt that going to the dentist was expensive. I mentioned several times to my family that I had cavities, but all I got in return was, "It's your own fault for you're not brushing your teeth when you were younger." And that was the end of it. As I got older, my teeth became completely decayed, and my self-esteem suffered greatly. I always felt that since my family had no money and seeing a dentist was expensive, they wouldn't agree. I always thought I would have to live with these dental problems for the rest of my life. I was afraid to show my teeth and often fell into despair, only hoping for the day I could earn money and take care of myself. It is an invisible blow to children from a poor upbringing. For example, they don't consider depression an illness and don't want to get you any treatment. There are countless examples like this. Of course, if someone thinks that as long as you are alive, nothing else matters, then maybe I am being too sensitive. Or perhaps I should be self-reliant and create opportunities for myself.
I don't know. It is very hard when your children get ill and you don't have money to save them. I feel everyone have the right to reproduction. With more support from the community and from family members, you can still raise a happy kid. I was part of the girls saying like, I never want a kid. I don't think I should have children. There's too many people in this world. Why do we need another one? But I didn't plan to have my baby, but my opinion kind of changed after I have my son, because I realized that he's the best thing that ever happened to me. You wouldn't know until you have your own children. My baby makes me want to work harder. I want to give my children a better life. My son makes me stronger, actually, that I can take more pressure and I could work harder, and I want to give him a better future.
It's okay to have children even if you are poor, but don't claim that you love them. Truly loving parents wouldn't choose to have children in the midst of poverty, subjecting them to suffering. If you are poor and still choose to have children, everyone knows the real reason. Since you've decided up to use your child as a tool, don't use love as a cover-up.
Raising a human being is very, very hard, and it requires a lot of money and attention and time. Basically, the rest of your life will be dedicated to your child. Consumerism really taking over our society. We really want to give our children the best classes, go to the best school, and we want to save up for his first flat deposit. Everything requires money. Money doesn't 100% definitely secure and guarantee your happiness. You want to give your child a good life, so obviously rich people will have a higher chance to bring up a happier children, have better childcare, to send them to better school. If you have money, it will definitely help.
Actually, there's nothing wrong with having children if you are a bit poor, as long as you raise them healthily and they grow up normally. The real fear is when you are not only poor financially, but also in your mindset. If your life hasn't reached an ideal state and you have children hoping to fulfill your incomplete dreams through them, it can be problematic. If the children don't turn out to be highly successful, you might end up saying, I worked so hard for you. That provided myself and food and drink, and in the end, you're such a disappointment. I would have been better off not having you in the first place.
Do we really need a lot of money to raise a children? How much is that came from our own ego? No, I really don't think you need a lot of money. Children just want to be accompanied by their parents. I remember when I was a kid, the happiness, the memory that I can remember now was never, how much expensive toys I got from my parents. It's always, some memories of playing with my dad and my mom when they were together. And I remember one day it was snowing and we just went to the park and my mom was making those snow pancake and my dad was throwing those we were making a snowman and my dad was throwing those snowballs at me. I don't think we should limit that possibility of, I definitely don't want kids in my life. But that was me. I was like that. And now after I have my son, I just feel like life becomes so much more meaningful. Save up for the future. You don't have to buy all first-hand, very luxury branding baby stuff. You could go to charity shop or a secondhand shop. There's lots of places or some community supporting places. Do you have free stuff that you can take? And then I'm not here just to tell you, oh, you guys should have children regardless of your financial situation. Happiness is not 100% straightforward connected to money. I mean, money is very important. It is a very complex topic. I don't think I can cover every perspective. Here I'm just telling you my personal opinion. I hope no one get offended. That's everything. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you like me, please subscribe me. I will bring you more different perspective about China and hope you have a great week. 再见